Does the college accept like SAT, ACT scores, like both of them, or just
either one?
Either one.
Either one. So we know that different regions take different scores.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, either one.
How many shows do you guys do a year?
There are, well, the requests that we get throughout the year, it grows each year, and I know that they're now trying to formulate, well, we're automatically going to take the big shows and the upper class, you know, the junior cohort, and you guys are calling it cohort, the junior cohort to take on the sophomores, but it's guaranteed each cohort has a huge show in each semester. So the freshmen this year did their big show in the fall, and the sophomores did their big show in the spring. But throughout the course of the year, we get requests all the time. So that they'll find out, hey, we have this show, want something at the governor's mansion, who's available? Or we have this show and it's for this fundraiser, who's available? They piece it together that way.
So I know you said don't fail all of your classes, you know, but like, I mean, like, what GPA are you looking for to accept? Because it's like, for me, it's like, you know, I don't have bad grades, but they're not
stellar.
They're not stellar, and they're like 3.0, 2.8, like somewhere in there.
We can definitely work with that. And again, the university, the average freshman coming in, it says a 3.5. For me to get started, I'm going to ask you what your grades are. And if it's a 3.0 or better, I don't even have to read heavy. If we get into 2.8, I can work with that. If we're down to 2.5, you need to be dope. You know, and really be willing to work. Anything below a 2.5, the other factors have to come into play. And we've made some magic happen for students that didn't have those types of grades, but there were other pieces. They had ACT or SAT scores that were stronger, or they retook them and raised their SAT scores, or they had some incredible leadership, community service, and there's a lot of begging that goes on behind closed doors. So there are a lot of other pieces that go into play, but if your grades are 2.8 or above, then that's less wrangling that I'll have to do.
Okay.
Below that's not impossible, but just know we need some other things to work with you.
So I have two questions. What is room and board like, and what kind of SAT, ACT scores are you going to ask for?
Ideally, we like to see, with the ACT numbers, we can work really well, obviously, with anything 25 and above. But if we have, I have a student, for example, that's getting in, and her ACT was literally a 16. But she had a 3.5 GPA. So she was a really great student who didn't, you know, just took the ACT for granted and went in and bombed it, obviously. So we had to retake it. We were able to do some things, and she has some other pieces in her favor. So we like to see 20. We've worked with 22 and higher for the SAT figure. You know, with Wisconsin, we don't have a lot of SAT scores. We have a student coming in from Seattle had, I know the conversion is different.
Yeah.
But let me look at the figures that I have. I don't want to give you a number that's completely off base. But that's a baseline that we have to work with. And again, the same thing with your GPA. Give me something to work with.